What's up? What's up? This is going to be a really quick update. Um, as you know, I quit my job at Uniqlo and I was actually getting trained with one other new person that they're bringing on, and she just quit today. And she actually just reached out. She's like, I didn't know if she like quit right away. So when she reached out, she's like, I heard you quit Uniqlo, and I was like, oh yeah, just you know, wasn't really for me. It was kind of more difficult than my last job. And she's like, oh, I quit by the way. I'm like, oh, okay, so I can be honest. Yeah, it sucks. And she's like, yeah, it was hell. So at least I know it wasn't just me. So I'm actually gonna get coffee with her on like Monday, and we're just gonna shoot the shit and I don't know, debrief on what happened. But I mean, I can already tell it just sucked balls. It was a terrible, terrible position, and because of the new department and everything, they had no idea what they were doing. So the major downside was that we were just walking aimlessly, trying to find shoplifters, basically just for a look. And Felicia's doing like an HR class, and they're actually talking about in Japan how they have instead. Okay, so they hire people. I think they're professional criers. So they actually hire people to go into the office so you can cry with them. So they're like actors essentially. And it's just crazy to me because like instead of fixing the problem or maybe like lightening the workload or making the job more like fun or less soul sucking, they're like, no, 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 no. Instead of doing that, let's hire somebody to cry with them so they don't feel alone and they don't leave. So yeah, I mean, it's that Japanese work mentality is insane. I've never seen anything like it because it's not even productive. It's just like I think your main productive hours are like 5 hours, and then after that, it's just like your quality of work goes down and down quite exponentially. So the fact that they're getting worked to the bone for like 16 hours straight, not getting paid overtime, is just horrible. It's a terrible, terrible work culture. So not to shit on Japanese people at all. The culture is cool other than that, but yeah, the work culture is garbage. So yeah, it wasn't just me. And yeah, the girl that I was working with, she or getting trained with, she was like professional security in Mexico, um, like for like high ranking individuals, like protecting them from cartels and shit. So if she comes here and says that the job that we were doing is hell, then something is wrong. So it wasn't just me. I'm happy. Um, I guess I just pulled the trigger like a couple days before. I guess other than that, I just got back from climbing um, a couple hours ago. It was an awesome day. Been working on a 13. There's this place I found called Nightmare Rock, and the climb I'm working on is called Insomnia. It's like a super super difficult climb. 13 is like the grade, so I think 13 is like in the top 0.01 percentile or something ridiculous like that. So I'm just kind of breaking into that now after like 20 years of climbing, but I'm starting to send 13s relatively comfortably. So feels so good to have progress there. You hit ceilings for years and years with climbing, and then you like finally break them. It just feels really good. Other than that, I'm playing actually. There's a new update for Total War. So the company that makes Total War, Creative Assembly, they started getting really really greasy with their like DLC where they'll release like little things like factions, and they have one DLC called Blood for the Blood Gods, which is literally just that they're making you pay an extra $3 just for blood in the game, which I kind of understand because they want to make it a rated T game, but still like it just seems kind of greasy. But they started losing faith because they basically released half a game. So they released the Bronze Age in the Mediterranean without having the Aegeans, which is like Greece, the Mycenaeans, and they didn't have Mesopotamia, which is like pretty big. You learn about that in school and stuff, especially with that age. they kind of focus more on just Egypt and Canaan, which is like modern day Israel, and then the Hittite Empire. So it just seems super unfinished because a lot of the maps in the older games were a lot bigger, and they're like, I think they're gonna release the next DLC, which is like the other half of the game basically, and probably charge some kind of an outrageous price. But the player count was so low on this game that they actually not only cut the price back to like $40 for the game from like 79 or something like that, but they also released the new DLC that they were gonna release for free. So it's a free update. They actually like finished the fucking game, and today is the first day I'm playing. I really wanted to play as the Greeks. And I remember when I was talking to Felicia about this game, I'm like, this game's awesome. I was probably one of the few people that liked it. I still fucked with the Egyptian stuff. It was really cool. But um to like I was like, yeah, but where's Mesopotamia? Where's where's the Mycenaean Empire? Where's like the Aegean? They're missing entire chunks of the map. So all the stuff that I was like complaining about was, I guess, what people were complaining about, like other people too, and they addressed it. Like, and when they announced that update, I'm like, oh my god, if they actually release this for free, this is gonna be awesome, and they did. So yeah, I got it. It's like a 78 gigabyte update, but it's cool on like a 40 gigabyte game. So that's how you know it's good. But yeah, look at this. This is like one of the new maps. Guess I can show off some of the units. I don't even think you can see. So I can like go down here. They also like revamped the units and added a lot of color because before they didn't really have a lot of variation. But these are just like the rank 1 units. This is for Greece. I'm playing as Agamemnon right now. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are into that, but I'm pretty stoked about it. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing this. And yeah, I guess I told you guys that I'm applying for like that CSO, like community safety officer position. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think that's pretty much my update. It's actually longer than I thought it was gonna be. But I'm just really happy that I wasn't the only one that, you know, thought Uniqlo was a fucking horrible, horrible place to work. So yeah, I don't recommend it. Anyway, I'll let you guys know how the game goes, I guess, when I get more into it. But I will see you guys later and see you tomorrow, Michael and Chad, I think. Yeah. All right. See ya.